Welcome to Shakespeare the Sonnet. Today we'll be doing sonnet number 27. So let's get this started with right now. Sonnet number 27. This one you usually call sonnets. I just learned this recently. We usually call sonnets by the first line of the sonnet. In this case, it's weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. So, as you can probably already mention, this person is probably like tired and they really want to sleep. My advice: drink some more milk. Not by me, it's by some mothers from centuries ago. Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head, to work my mind when body's works expired. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see, save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view, which, like a jewel, hung in ghastly night, makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. Here it's interesting, again, because in this case, we're going to have to go to sleep. You know those nights when you like try to go to sleep, you're so tired, like, I really want to sleep, man. And once you actually start, like, when you're studying and it's like midnight and you're like so sleepy, let's just go to sleep. And you go in your bed, lie down, and suddenly you're wide awake. And like, why can I not sleep? I was sleeping like a few minutes ago. And apparently, this is it. Once your body feels like your rest, your mind starts working because your brain is still active even when your body is not. So, that's my theory. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed is that feeling. My dear repose for limbs with travel tired. You've done some sort of work really hard, whether it's travel. I have a big suspicion it's travel. But then begins a journey in my head, and that's when you start thinking. That's when your brain starts being more active. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee. Here just basically means you start thinking as if like you're like a religious person, a very, very faithful religious person. And keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking in darkness, which the blind do see. So it basically means you think so hard that you can't fall asleep, and you keep thinking and thinking and thinking, and all you see is darkness, which is what every blind person looks at. And that works out really well. Save that my soul's imaginary sight present thy shadow to my sightless view. Here just basically means imaginary sight, your imagination, your creativity box, which like a jewel hung in ghastly night, makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. Yeah, that works. That's all I have to say here. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find. That's all I see in this thing right now. Weary with toil. Okay, in summary, it just basically means this: I'm tired. I'm so tired. I want to go to sleep. I've been working hard. I've been traveling hard. But then, once I lay down in bed, I just start thinking too hard. That's when I start thinking. In the darkness, I use my imagination better, because now there's an actual canvas to use. Instead of having to clear out already painted stuff in the darkness, I can just paint on the darkness and fill it with the colors, instead of going ahead and erasing colors and putting new colors in there. It's basically a sleepless night, and you keep thinking and thinking and thinking. That's pretty much all I have to say for now. And that's it for today. That's sonnet number 27. I'll see you guys in sonnet number 28. Until then, shine out. Peace. Bye-bye. Weary with toil, I haste me to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head, to walk my mind when body's work expired. For then my thoughts, from far where I abide, intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness, which the blind do see. Save that my soul's imaginary sight presents thy shadow to my sightless view, which, like a jewel hung in ghastly night, makes black night beauteous, and her old face new. Lo, thus by day my limbs, by night my mind, for thee and for myself no quiet find.